What's up, guys? This is Stupendous, and I am back to make more NBA 2K content for you guys. I took pretty much the year off for NBA 2K20, was focusing mainly on my streams, but I'm back. I'm going to be hitting the ground running for NBA 2K21. Going to be doing a lot of build videos, some park videos, even some My Team videos, so make sure that you guys are subscribed and keep it locked here for new content on a very regular basis for the NBA 2K21 cycle. To start things off, we are going to be focusing on the current gen cover athlete, Damian Lillard. So let's just jump right into it and see how I would put together a Damian Lillard build. And I will say, the last time I was doing build videos, I tried to make them as accurate to the player as possible without consideration for the game. This time around, I want to closely align to the player, but I also want it to be an effective build for the game for every build that I do. So keep that in mind as we're going through this. Here we go. Dame, Pendis, point guard, right-handed, the letter O for the jersey number. And dude was absolutely killing it in the bubble, was the bubble MVP. And can't wait to create him here in NBA 2K21. We're still in the demo. The full game launches in just 6 days from now, so I'm getting very pumped about that. All right, guys, so I've moved myself over here so you can have a clear view of both the pie charts and the attributes. And when you're thinking about Damian Lillard, of course, you want shooting and playmaking. He's known for those deep bombs from three all the way out to the logo, and he's a fantastic facilitator. So make sure that you are picking a pie chart that reflects that. The two pie charts that we're going to be considering are this one that's even parts yellow and green, playmaking and shooting, and then this new chart that has a good amount of playmaking and even a little bit more shooting. So these are the two that you need to consider. For me, this one has an advantage because you get Hall of Fame badges for playmaking and shooting, whereas with this new badge, you get a little bit better shooting rating off rip, but you don't get Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Also, this classic even distribution pie has a better driving layup, which I think is really helpful for a player like Damian Lillard. And your defensive stats that matter for a guard are a little bit better with this one as well. And we're talking about perimeter defense and lateral quickness. So I'm going with this one, the even parts playmaking and shooting build. Let's get into it. I will pick for the physical profile. For most lead guards, I think speed is very important, especially for a player like Damian Lillard. So I'm picking this first one where the speed is at its highest, which is an 87, not too bad. And then we're going to get into where should we put all these points? All right, of course, shooting is going to be maxed the hell out. We're going to come back to this, see if we use any post fade. Of course, we want pass accuracy maxed out, ball handling maxed out. When we get down to defense, let's do the areas that, of course, are important to guards: perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steal as well, I think. Unfortunately, that doesn't get us any badges on the defensive end, but that's okay. Let's go back up here to finishing. I think close shot's going to be important. Driving layup, of course, at an 80, nice. Driving dunk at a 64, not great, but you know, Damian Lillard is getting to that point where he's not necessarily blamming on people all the time. I don't think we need. Maybe we do go standing dunk. Let's see. That gets him to 3 finishing badges, and then I think we want to put this one. Let's get him to 5 finishing badges. All right. So you want to hit this up to 46, it looks like, for post hook. I don't think you'll be using post hooks, but let's just get the extra badge so you have that at your disposal. We have 25 points left. The best thing to do to maximize your badges would be to put this into shooting, since this is a primary attribute. If you prefer more playmaking badges, you throw them into post moves. I'll show you what that happens if you do that. You can get 24 playmaking, or you can get into here and get 24 shooting. So it's up to you where you want to put that final 25 points, if it's me, if I want to reflect Damian Lillard, who's most known for his shooting, I'm putting it right here into post fade. So that puts you at 5 finishing badges, 24 shooting badges, 21 playmaking badges, only 1 on defense. Damian Lillard's not known for his defense, although he has gotten a little bit better in recent years. And that, my friends, puts us at, let me do the math, 51 badges, I believe. Yes. Is my math good? 24, 29, 30, 51. 51 badges. Hey, we can work with that. All right, so let's get into body type. It doesn't matter which body shape that you pick. I'll pick solid for this one. Damian Lillard is 6'3", and he's 195 pounds. So he's essentially the default size for a point guard. For this, I'm going to lower the weight down until I get one more tick on speed and one more tick in acceleration. That puts him at 192 pounds, so very close to his listed weight of 195. A lot of sweats will probably put this down all the way to 170. And honestly, that's probably, if you want to be comp and less just reflective of Damian Lillard, it's probably not a bad move. You lose out on strength, but as the lead guard, strength is not often that important, especially if you're not a slashing guard, which Lillard isn't. So up to you. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave it here at 192 to get those extra ticks. Wingspan. Let's drop it down. Okay, so if you go down to minimum wingspan, you have a 94 mid-range and a 91.3. Fantastic. Your ball handling goes up 1. I tend to not really want to go minimum. It's like it feels bad that you get those alligator arms. So I like to go 1 tick above it. At this, you still hit that 93 point rating. You get the mid-range of 93. And remember, you're getting +4 to these attributes once you hit 99. So we're talking 94.3, 97 mids. Very nice. Driving layup's going to be 84. And then ball handling and passing is going to be in the 90s. So he's doing all the things that we need him to do on the offensive end. On defense, of course, he has no badges, but at least he has decent perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steals. So I think we can live with that. I think that is what we're doing for Damian Lillard. Now it's up to you where to put your takeover. I think, though, the most Damian Lillard, of course, is going to be spot-up shooter. So let's do that. My player build is complete. And, of course, we have a playmaking shot creator, shades of Steve Nash, Trae Young, and, oh, look at that, Damian Lillard. Usually these shades of are pretty bad, but this time I think they did a good job. All right, let's get into the badge distribution as well. For this purpose, we will max out his test rating. We'll get in here with the badges. For a player like Damian Lillard, I think you want to go consistent finisher, just because he's going to be working to get those tough layups. With that in mind, acrobat I think is in play, and I think I would probably throw like a giant slayer on there since he doesn't have a high dunk rating. You want to be doing things that can enhance your layups. Other badges you might consider are fancy footwork, slithery, perhaps. But I think having acrobat and consistent finisher together is a nice combo for Damian Lillard. Okay, into shooting. Oh boy, you got 24 badges, and of course in NBA 2K21 they don't have quick draw badge, so it's almost like you get three or four extra. Let's go for, of course, range extender. You got to be able to get out to the logo. I'm gonna move around with this a little bit. I think Deadeye, we want to go big. Probably Hot Zone, Green Machine. I usually don't max this out personally. Let's see what it looks like on say Silver. I don't think we need to do catch and shoot because we're the primary distributor. Flexible release is interesting. Difficult shots probably is very Lillard. If I were him, I would also be doing volume shooter. And we have a couple more to spare here. Where would you go? Not corner. Clutch shooter, probably yes. I mean, if you want to reflect Damian Lillard, but if you just for the game's sake, I've never put this badge on. So you could throw this into, say, flexible release. You could throw this back into Green Machine. I actually like this quite a bit. I think having Hall of Fame, what do we got? 6 Hall of Fame badges: Hot Zone, Deadeye, Range Extender, Green Machine, Volume Shooter, Difficult Shots. I mean, he's going to be tough to beat. Absolutely. This is great. All right, playmaking badges. You want to have quick first step every time. Let's have Dimer. Make sure that we are able to help our teammates out. Probably floor general, giving offensive bonuses to our teammates as well. I always would have bailout on at least bronze. You can go up to silver on this as well. And then I think it's important to have a mixture of ankle breaker, tight handles, and unpluckable. That's probably where I would go. Let's see what we got. Tight handles, unpluckable, a couple more that we have available. I'd probably do something like this for Damian Lillard. Other one that you could consider for sure is say Needle Threader or Space Creator, depending on what your play style is. If you're more of a distributor, Needle Threader is fantastic. If you are more of a dribble god, Space Creator can be really good as well. All right, and then on to defense. Put this wherever you want. I would probably just put it in clamps. The other one that you might want to consider, since you are a point guard, you're going to have a lot of screens set on you, would be Pick Dodger. And it's kind of to be determined how effective this badge is in 2K21. We don't really know what the meta is. We don't really know how the game plays. Let's just assume that it is pretty close to NBA 2K20 though. If it's me, I'm putting it in clamps. So there you go. And that is the badge distribution for Damian Lillard. Let's take a look and see how this build performs in a game setting within the demo and see what we're working with. As you guys can see, this Damian Lillard build is going to be a real threat from outside this year. I mean, within this demo, we were hitting shots like crazy from downtown. Once we get those dribble moves figured out, I think this build's going to be even crazier. So I think that this playmaking shot creator is going to be a super viable build this year. Hopefully the lack of defensive badges won't hinder it too much, but I really think that the offensive capabilities are going to make up for it. So give this build a try. Let me know what you guys think. I do stream over on Twitch now every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9 o'clock Pacific time at twitch.tv/stupendouslive. If you guys want to catch me there, I'll be streaming a lot of NBA 2K content in this coming year, and I stream some other things too. So come by, check it out, say hi. We'd love to have you guys there. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be back with a Zion build very soon. Have a good one.